All right, we're on to day 6 of doing Route 66. I've actually come off Route 66 to go to Paulo Duro, which is a beautiful canyon in northern Texas, which is only about 25 miles off Route 66. I'm just coming back from there now. Unbelievable night in Amarillo last night. There was dancing, there was karaoke, lots of drinking. So after yesterday's little wobble, I'm feeling sprightly, refreshed, a bit hungover, but feeling really, really good about today. We've got the midpoint of Route 66 coming up, and that'll be in about 100 miles time. And then we're going to be heading to New Mexico, so another new state. It is very Bible bashy down here. When I was pulling into Amarillo, on the like literally next to the highway, there was this giant white cross, and it, like, when I say giant, I mean like 100 feet tall. So you could see it for miles and miles around because it's so flat here. And it was just gigantic. So I thought that was pretty on the nose. I got a few questions last night, like, "Do you believe in Jesus, sir?" And they all had guns in that bar, so I mean, I obviously said yeah. It's so flat here, like I can literally just see for miles and miles around. The canyon I just went to was so stunningly beautiful. Like, it's obviously like not quite the Grand Canyon, but like in terms of the landscape, you know, I drove around it was just fantastic. But the rest of Texas, or at least the rest of the Texas that I've seen, it's been, in terms of the landscape, it's pretty dull. Not much to see for miles and miles around, other than the odd big massive white cross. So I'm looking forward to getting to a new state and leaving Texas behind. Amarillo was a massive highlight. I can't speak highly of Amarillo enough. Great town, great place, great people. No notes. I think I'm having some gearbox issues, so may have to find a hire car spot and get them to check it out. It's not terminal, but with Death Valley to come, and with the distances between places as you go further west gets longer, and the chances of being stranded and your options deplete. So it fills me with a little bit of dread. Well, we're still going, and we've got 30 miles till the midpoint of Route 66. Let's go. So, situation report. When I get to Santa Rosa, I'm going to call that a hire car company because the throttle is unpredictable. To put it lightly, possibility that I might get stranded. So I'm going to need a swap. So I've got 100 miles to Santa Rosa. Just entered New Mexico from Texas. So yeah, it's all happening. So I'm currently in my motel room in Santa Rosa in New Mexico. It's been a strange day. Car issues, issues with the throttle, meaning that I'm gonna have to drive to Albuquerque tomorrow and see if I can get it swapped at the hire car company's branch there at the airport. So it's kind of put my sort of Route 66 journey on hold because the route goes to Santa Fe, and I just don't have 6 hours. So I'm going to drive to Albuquerque using the interstate, which will take a couple of hours, a bit more actually. I think it's three hours. Get it swapped, and then I might double back on myself. We'll see. It's a bit frustrating, but a bit of car drama adds to it, I guess. The start of the day was great though. Wonderful seeing that canyon, the end of Texas and the beginning of New Mexico. The scenery in New Mexico is beautiful, and I just watched a nice sunset in Santa Rosa. So, bit of drama, but we're getting through it. Stay tuned. See you tomorrow.